Okay, guys, listen up, please. Now, we're playing the Astros today, and I just want to make sure that we're ready to fight fire with fire, no matter what they come at us with. So let's everybody take up your positions, and let's see what you've got. Yeah, no, this is really good. This is really good, guys. Excellent baseline, Giancarlo. Yeah, no, I think we're ready. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain, and welcome to episode 3 of the New York Yankees, where we are trying to make them America's team by winning the World Series with only American players. And based off of the comments so far and the feedback on Discord, limited success, I'm going to say, but on the field, massive success. Things have been going really well for us, as you can see. We've only lost 9 games. What are we in now? Sort of early May. And I think about half of those have been to the Orioles for some reason. So, yeah, we have a weird a blind spot apparently with Baltimore. But, yeah, otherwise things have been going really well. But there is a little bit to catch you up on. We've done some more trades. We've made some moves just in terms of the roster as well. So let's catch you up on that. Let's start perhaps with the trades. And the man that we've gotten rid of is Justin Wilson. Now, the reason we had to do that is because, as you'll see in a second, I was very happy with how the bullpen was doing. He came back from injury. He refused to go down to AAA, so we didn't really have any other option other than to trade him or make a roster move I really didn't want to make. So we got rid of him, sent him off to the Giants, as we can see. And also part of this deal was no-hoper Reed Anderson. Sorry, Reed, if you're watching, but I think we can agree that, well, probably he doesn't agree. But in the game, show you a wonderful picture in real life. He's not watching. Who do I care? Yeah, so he went to the Giants as well. That's massively getting tickets on myself, isn't it? And in return, we got Anthony Banda. Now, he is currently in the Major League, or in the active roster, or on the active roster even. So he came in, and we got one other player as well. And that was relief pitcher Jeremy Walker. More potential, this guy, than current ability, but still potentially very good. He did play in 2019. He was played Major League Baseball for the Braves. Not very well, mind you, but he did play. We've got him in low A. That seems like the wrong place for him to be, but anyway, that's what the AI says. So anyway, he came in as part of the deal as well. Now, in terms of roster moves, you will notice that Cody Reed is currently on the DL. He has a mild shoulder strain. He is day-to-day, but rather than risk it getting worse, I just put him on the injured list. Now, who came in for him was Zach Britton. He was back from injury, and again, first game up, you can see did he even pitch in innings? Where's his innings? He pitched 3 innings, so he had a couple. So second game up, it must have been. Anyway, he had an oblique strain, so we put him on the DL. Again, he's day to day, but no point risking him, I don't think. So he's gone back on the DL, and that is when Banda has now come into the Major League team. Now, the other change that we have made is Nico Horner has come in for Wade. I'll show you Wade in just a second. So that's Wade there. Very useful defensive utility player, but we didn't really need him, to be honest. So he's gone down to AAA. And the other change that we've made, down to AAA, has gone Clint Frazier. Not because he was doing particularly badly, to be honest. You can see his batting average was .267. He had a on-base percentage of just under 400. A WAR of 1.4. I mean, I say that out loud. It's like, why the hell did I put him down? But the reason for it was Mike Troutman. He had to come in. There was briefly an injury to Aaron Hicks, which is why the change had to take place in the first place. And Troutman is just a little bit, he can cover center field, basically. He's a better defensive center fielder. So that's why I've made that change, just looking for a little bit of better defense out there in the middle of the outfield. So that is the other change that we have made. But otherwise, it's been relatively smooth sailing. Obviously, opening day, we got the win against the Jays. We went on to sweep them. Good first up game against the Orioles, and then we lost 2, one in extra innings, one just in the 9, but that was disappointing. The Rays, we won 2 of 3 against them. We went to Toronto, got another sweep, a 1-0 in 10. You can see there on the 14th of April. We went to, Tampa Bay came to us. We won 2 and then lost the third one in extra innings there, which was disappointing. The Braves, a bit of interleague play. We narrowly lost 1, then smashed them to make up for it, which was good. The Indians came to town. No, we went to Cleveland. I'm getting everything wrong, aren't I? Split a series with... Oh, no, we didn't. Sorry, we won 3 or 4 against them. We then split a series with the Orioles. You can see there. So 4 games we've lost against the Orioles of 9 in total. Not quite sure why that is happening. Then we played the Tigers. Game 1 in 14. there was a 3-run home run in the ninth, and it was Aaron Judge that did that. So that was a thing of beauty, and then we did manage eventually to go on and win that game. So nice bonus win there, perhaps, scraping it out in the ninth. We ended up going on and sweeping the Tigers, and then we have got this series against the Astros. We won game 1. Game 2, we gave up 9 runs in the ninth. We were 7-3 up and gave up 9 runs in the ninth. There was a grand slam in there. We have a quick look at the pitching. It was Green and Nelson and also O'Day that look as though they were. It doesn't matter. Everybody was responsible. It's one of those. Everybody's responsible. Everybody's Aussie villain's angry. And 9 runs in the ninth. How do you do that? Talk about snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. But that's okay, because let's have a quick look at the overall standings here. We can see the Astros are a decent team, but no one's as good as our American hero Yankees. 700 we're playing. Last 10 is 7-3, although we did lose our last game. Subway Series, anybody, that would be a nice way to end the season, wouldn't it? But no real outstanding players. Judge is up there in home runs, and he's leading the league in RBI, so I mean, he's obviously doing well. LeMahieu is up there in batting war. Snell is doing well. Kluber's got winning games, but with the amount of offense we have, that's not necessarily surprising. Snell's up there in strikeouts as well. Kluber and Snell are up there in pitching war. And Cannibal, he does eat batters because he is up there, joint top of the league in saves. Let's have a quick look at everybody's individual numbers. Now, I know you guys like to see FIP next to ERA, so there we go. Disappointment, I've got to say, Garrett Cole. He was brilliant opening day, and he has very much, look at that ERA, up over 6. So hopefully that will come back to us soon. But Snell and Kluber have been brilliant. Talion and Montgomery. Montgomery's maybe roughly doing what I wanted him to or expected him to. Talion is maybe a little bit disappointing, but the bullpen for the most part has been good. Darren O'Day is disappointing with an ERA up over 6, but everybody else is more or less just getting the job done, which is excellent. Have a quick look at how the batting numbers are looking, and we can see there nobody is really disappointing me, I've got to be honest. I'd like to get a little bit more out of Stanton, only batting 207, but that's roughly it. I mean, everybody has a positive WAR. It's just kind of really working for us right now, so long may that continue. So that is everything, I believe, caught up on. So let's go and have a look at the lineups for today's game against the Astros, or as they're more commonly called, the Houston Binlids. Alright, so for being honest, these matchups don't look great, do they? But we'll see what we can do. What's his name? LeMahieu will lead us off at second base. Horner is a designated hitter. He bats second. Corey Seager batting third at shortstop. Aaron Judge cleans up in right field. Stanton dropped down the order a little bit. He's batting 5 in left field. Voigt at first base bats 6. It is Troutman in center field batting 7. Austin Riley, who has been a little bit disappointing for us. I tell a lie earlier. He's batting 8 at third base. It is Knapp. I still haven't. Maybe it is Knapp. Nate would probably be N. It'll be a PE at the end, wouldn't it? Anyway, he's batting 9 and is catching. It is Snell on the mound for us. We're up against Lance McCullens Jr. Now, we know that he is a very good pitcher from previous games we played against the Astros in other series. So far this season, though, an ERA of just over 4.5, a whip of 119, which is quite good. ERA plus of 99, only just a positive WAR. He's having a slow start to the season, so let's hope we can continue that for him. Alright, so here we go back at Yankee Stadium. Snell on the mound, Straw at the plate, batting .210 so far this season. And, let's see if we can get off to a nice start here. You've got to say the way things are going, it is looking good for us to be a postseason side. Obviously, it's still a long time to go, still a lot of things can go wrong. But, yeah, I mean, pitching has been a little bit up and down as Snell starts off with a strikeout. Brantley batting .371. Now, he hit a grand slam in the game that we went and choked on yesterday, and he gets a double there, which is disappointing. So, a one-out double for the Astros. This will bring to the plate. Who comes up next? It is Bregman batting .263. A 1-2 pitch. Another hit down there into left field, and that is going to give the Astros a first innings lead on the RBI double by Bregman. Which is not ideal. Come on, Snell. You're supposed to be the informed man. So 1-0. It is runner at second, one away for Alvarez, batting .319. A 3-1 pitch. We walk him. 2 on, 1 out. And there's just the danger this could get out of hand. Correa comes in batting 295. A first pitch swing. Correa up the middle. Can Troutman stop the run coming in? No, he cannot. And it is 2-0 to the Astros. And we've only got one away. Kyle Tucker comes up batting 304. It's a full count. Come on, Snell. That's popped up. Now, can we stop the runner getting to third? There'll be 2 away, so it doesn't necessarily matter as long as we get the next man at the plate. Runners at the corners for Altuve, batting 345 this season, a full count. And that is going to be at least a third run for the Astros, and they are taking to Blake Snell in this first innings. It's going to be a 2-run, a 2 RBI double, and it's 4-0 to the Astros, and Astros bin lids, and it's not going particularly well. Caratini to the plate, batting 267, a 1-2 pitch. That gets through into right field. Can Judge stop the run scoring? No, he cannot. And it's 5-0 to the bin lids. This is outrageous. Blake Snell, who has been brilliant, to be honest, for us so far this season. He still has an ERA of under 3, an 0-2 pitch. And we finally end this first innings, but not before the Astros jump out to a 5-0 lead, and we're already in trouble. What's his name? LeMahieu will come up, batting 343. Can he get something going for us here? Can we bounce straight back? And he rips it into left field, and that is going to be a leadoff single for LeMahieu, which is obviously excellent. Nico Horner will come in now. First time we've seen him, batting 316 this season. Called in, of course, for Wade. It's not going to be a double play. Can he beat that? No, he can't. But runner goes to second. If we can just get one back, that'll be a start. When Corey Seager, batting 267, comes up to bat. It's a 2-2 pitch. And Corey Seager gets it into right center field, and that should pull one back for us. An RBI double for Corey Seager. And it's 5-1. Lead cut to 4. 1 away. Runner at second for Aaron Judge, who is batting 293 this season. He currently has 299 career RBIs. He's not going to get number 300 there. But Carlos Stanton, who since last episode has brought up his, 800th career RBI. So well done to him. But again, he's not going to add to that number there. And it's 5-1 after the first. Gap down to 4. Let's see if second time through the order, Blake Snell cannot embarrass himself. That could be an infield hit. It is. And the leadoff man is aboard, and that's 6 hits through basically an innings as Brantley comes in. Doubled first time around, of course. There goes the runner. We don't even have a go at him. And runner goes to second with Brantley still at the plate. A 2-0 pitch. Brantley gets it up the middle. Is that going to be a 6th run? Booney, I think we might need to take Snell. Was he out there? He did get him. What a throw to the plate that was by Troutman. Wonderful stuff. 1 away with the runner at second. Snell, well, maybe a stay of execution there, not giving up another run. He's walked the next man up. It brings up Alvarez, who walked last time up. A first pitch swing. Alvarez gets it down there into left field. Can we stop the run from scoring? No, we can't. And it is now 6-1, and I do think we need to take Snell, and we do. Nick Nelson will come on to pitch for us now. A disastrous outing for Snell. This is Nick Nelson. So far, so good this season, but, well, this is a whole different challenge, isn't it? Correa comes in. He is 1 for 1 today, already with an RBI. It's a full count. And we start things off with a walk to load the bases with 1 away for Kyle Tucker, who's 0 for 1. A 2-2 pitch. A strikeout would be massive, and we get it. And that is now 2 away for Altuve, who hit the 2 RBI double last time up. A 1-2 pitch this time, and that should do it for the bin lids. Out at second, and it is 6-1 as we go to the bottom of the second. Well, we can't afford to give up too many runs, and Voit, who's batting 250 this season, he needs to get us off to a good start here. First pitch swing, and he grounds that into the shift, and that is out at first. In comes Troutman, got the man at the plate, batting 283 since coming back into the team from AAA, and he's popped that up. That'll be 2 away, and it will bring Austin Riley, only batting 214. He has been a disappointment. We don't really have too many options that are even better than him to bring back up. We've kind of got him hidden down there at the bottom of the order just now. Catini comes up, who's 1 for 1 with an RBI. And that is well hit, but straight to Troutman out there. No, it's not. It'd be Talkman. I don't know how you say that anyway. The center fielder. And that is one away. Diaz comes up. An 0-1 pitch. Diaz grounds it to second base. LeMahieu has it over to first. And Voit makes the out for 2 away for Miles Straw, who in the third innings is batting for a third time. That is, well, never going to bode well, is it, for a pitching side? And that should do it. And that is the end of the top of the third. And we haven't given up a run for once. And it's going to be Nate or Nap to lead us off, batting .244 this season. A 3-0 pitch. Get yourself on base here, mate. He does. All right, can we use the leadoff man? It's Maheu to the plate. 1 for 1 he is today. A 2-2 pitch. He strikes out, 1 away. And it brings Nico Horner back up to bat. He is 0 for 1 today. Another first pitch swing. That gets away from the catcher, though. Nate will go to second. And let's see if Horner can drive in a run now. A full count. He gets hit. He goes up to second. 2 on, 1 out. And it's Corey Seager. Got the RBI double last time up. What can he do this time? Corey Seager's not a double play, is it? Oh, Corey. And that ends the third. Brantley comes back up again. He is 2 for 2 today. He's going to face Nick Nelson with an 0-2 pitch. And he has another hit. It's bad enough he hit a grand slam in yesterday's game. He's now 3 for 3 in the 4th innings. And with no one out, we have a runner at second. Brings up Alex Bregman, who's 1 for 1. And another new man, this time Stephen Brault. Now, he is someone we traded for. We got him in from Pittsburgh. And again, he's had a solid start to the season, though he does have, you can see there, a negative WAR, which maybe isn't ideal. But hopefully he'll have a good day for us here. He's a lefty. It's a full count. No one out, runner at second. And that is popped straight up. Is it going to be Voit? It is. Next to the dugout. And that is 1 away. I thought he dropped that for a second then. Alvarez comes up to bat. He's 1 for 1 today with an RBI. He has popped that up as well. It's going to be the shortstop who drags it in. Corey Seager. That is 2 away. Correa to the plate now. He is 1 for 1 with an RBI and I think a walk as well. And that is again popped up. And that should be that, as Talkman out there, I don't know, the center fielder makes the catch. All right, Aaron Judge to lead us off. Come on, Judgey. He's 0 for 1 today. An 0-1 pitch. Aaron Judge hits it well down the left field line, and that should be a leadoff double as he slides into second. Excellent work there. It will now bring up Stanton, who has been slightly disappointing, only batting .205. He's 0 for 1 today. Can Stanton get onto something? Rain's beginning to fall. That should make it difficult for them to pitch. A 1-2 pitch. And Stanton rips it down the third base line. Fielded, though. And out at first for 1 away. And Judge will stay at second. Luke Voit comes in, batting .248 this season. A 2-1 pitch. Voit even pops it up. And Judge will stay at second. That is 2 away. And Mike Tauchman, who's 0 for 1, comes in. A 3-1 pitch. Tauchman has got it into right field. Can that score Aaron Judge? He's coming around. Is he going to get there? Yes, he is. And it is 6-2 as we pull another one back. Within 4 runs, Austin Riley to the plate, who's 0 for 1 today. A 3-0. Austin Riley walks. Perhaps not unintentionals. They try to get to the catcher, Nate, who walked last time up. Another 3-1. Nate walks again to load the bases. And can DJ LeMahieu tie the ball game with 2 out, loaded bases? Come on, DJ. 1-2 pitch, and he has got it up the middle. That's going to pull back 1. Is it going to pull back a second? No. It's an RBI single, though. It's back to 6-3. Still bases loaded, and it's Horner to the plate, who's 0 for 1 today. A 3-1 pitch. Can he walk in a run? He can. It's 6-4, and it is still loaded bases. In comes Corey Seager. Hit into a double play last time. He can make up for that here. Another 1-2 pitch. And Corey Seager strikes out. Leaves the bases loaded, but we pull back to within 2. Brault will continue to Kyle Tucker, who's 0 for 2 today. A full count. And that is a ground ball over to first, 1 away. In comes Jose Altuve now, who's 1 for 2. It's a 3-0 pitch. And that will be a 1-out walk. It brings Caratini to the plate, who's 1 for 2. A first pitch swing. Caratini hits it well. Straight to Aaron Judge in right field, though. And that is 2 away for Diaz to come in. He's 0 for 2. Can we keep the O? There goes the runner. Can we nail him at second? Oh, we can. Nape, what a throw. What a throw, and that ends the top of the 5th. All right, Aaron Judge to lead us off. He's 1 for 2. It's a 1-2 pitch. And Judge watches strike 3 go past, and that is 1 away for Stanton to come in, who's 0 for 2. A first pitch swing from Giancarlo. He has popped it up. That'll be 2 away. And it is Luke Voit, who's 0 for 2. 2 out, no one on, 0-2 pitch, and Voit strikes out. And that ends the 5th. It's still 6-4 to the bin lids, and it will be Diaz to lead them off. He is 0 for 2. A 1-0 pitch. That should be out. Corey Seager has it over to Voit. Oh, it's a bad throw. And what should have been 1 away is now none out, runner at second. Corey hit into a double play. Now he's thrown away what should have been a simple play. Straw comes in the bat. The rain has come heavier. We're going to have a quick rain delay here. And they've decided to call the game due to bad weather. Well, that was all very disappointing, wasn't it? Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do now. DJ LeMahieu is up there now for batting average, which is nice. We have unfortunately now lost 2 in a row to the bin lids, which is not ideal, but we're still in a decent position overall for the season. And yeah, like I say, that's very disappointing. So maybe something we can do just to try and fill out a little bit of episode length is have a quick look at the upcoming free agents at the end of the season and see what we want to do. Now, in terms of the front office, we do have money for extensions to spend. We've got a little bit for free agents as well. I mean, the Yankees are never short of cash, are they? So we have 47, so we do have money to make extensions. Corey Seager, I think, would maybe be worth it. 26 million is a lot though, but he is only 27. Cannibal at 8.5 is probably worth it. He's doing a good job. Corey Kluber could be the question mark. 35. We wouldn't want to be giving him anything more than a year, I wouldn't have thought, would we? And then there's a couple of others here that I don't necessarily think that we'll look to keep. Yeah, so we'll sort of see what happens with the rest. But I think the 3 big questions are Cannibal, who I think is probably worth it. Let me know what you guys think of this. Kluber's the question mark. If it's anything, we only ever want to give him a year. I think he's fragile as well, 35. Let's see if he would do a year. So he would just want a year's contract anyway. So that might be that's probably worth it, isn't it, if he gets through this season healthy. And Corey Seager, I mean, he's gonna want like a 10-yearer, isn't he? Only 5 years. Okay, well that might actually be worth it if we get rid of that player opt-out, and were to do something along those lines. That could be worth our while. Let me know what you guys think of that in the comments. But there we go. Sorry that we got cut short there. It was sort of a worst case scenario. For some reason, Snell decided he was going to channel his inner Garrett Cole. It rained and we were losing. Anyway, so we'll be back next time, and we will come back in June. Now the thing has changed, hasn't it? The draft. It's about the same time as the All-Star game. One thing we don't need to worry about is the international images, because we can't sign any because they're not going to be American. So what we might do is we might come back for this game here against the Royals. Or do you want to play Oakland? Who's doing better right now, Royals or Oakland? Oakland's rubbish. Royals aren't too much better. Maybe the Twins then. The Twins were there or thereabouts, weren't they? So let's do that. Let's come back for the Twins early or mid-June. That'll be a big game for us away. The Red Sox. What am I thinking? We'll be back for the Red Sox. Obviously, we'll be back for the Red Sox. Our first game, I'm not sure what they call the derby, but the Boston-New York derby. We'll be back for game 3 of that series. Or do we come back for the first derby? Let's come back for the first one. Yeah, we'll come back for the first one. That'll be next time, guys. Again, apologies that we got rained out there. That was disappointing. Take care.